Ice Cure leveled up. Very nice.
Dope. Okay, we're good. What should we put? We should put. Jordan. Let's see. Oh, whoops. All right. Discard that. Did I close that then? All right, new post. So, now that all of that's been dumped out, as you can see, I've been leveling a Paladin. Actually, I'm still just a gladiator. Oh, hey, the Torah. We're definitely going to need you. Yeah. We're definitely going to need you. But yes, Jordan is leveling Paladin. And hopefully going to get to 70 at least by the time we move on to what's it called? Words. 70 before we get to Shadowbringers. Oh no, not the Windows Update, boss. 1 of 77? Ooh, that's exciting. If I'm recalling where we are in the quests, we should get there well within time.
There we go. John True, everybody.
Jolan True.
Now to fight the login boss.
Oh, red alert.
Red alert.
Tim with the
Tim.
raid.
Party of 23. Hello, Tim.
Hello, Tim and friends.
Caught us right at the beginning of our stream. So much so I'm not even logged in yet. Yeah, Jordan was probably playing some Star Trek before I arrived, so.
Oh, did I not?
Ellie Who Slows the Sunset. What a fantastic name.
It's a great name.
Hi, I'm the disembodied voice known as Bob. Yes, Prof, that is me. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're playing through your remasters? Nice.
Ellie,
The person you see on, the person you see on the screen there is Jordan. He is one of my hetero life partners. I've known him for about, holy shit, how long is it now?
Just before Legion.
Yeah, it was just before Legion came out. So nearly 10 years at this point. We met at
Something
a
like that.
convention.
Indeed.
I was asked to guest on on his radio show for like a 10 to 15 minute spot. I was still sat there 3.5 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
And it has led us down this wild adventure of doing a bunch of stuff together.
Indeed.
And what we're doing at the moment is we are playing through the MSQ of Final Fantasy XIV. For those of you who are at Limit Break, you will know I hosted an interview with the Final Fantasy XIV runners, and I managed to sneak my personal Warrior of Light, Lita Alexander, into the game. How am I finding it so far? So we are coming towards the end of the Stormblood post patches and getting ready to approach the Shadowbringers pre patches. The way that I like to put it is I've enjoyed the main story of Heaven's Ward, the Dragonsong War, way more than the story that was being told in Stormblood. That's not to say the Stormblood story was bad. I just enjoyed the Dragonsong's War more. Heck, I fantasied my character to be an Ellison. I loved Ishgard. I loved everything they had to portray about it, right up until Azizlar showed up. We don't talk about the Technicolor Sky Island. But I have enjoyed the way that Stormblood has told its story more. You're very, very... Ellie...
Welcome to the club.
Ellie says, I've played a tiny bit of 14. I'm very, very slowly working my way through ARR. It's ... Okay.
Is Bob going to say the thing? Is Bob going to say the thing?
ARR fucking sucks. They've streamlined ARR already, and it's still awful. I am not going to say that just wait till the end of ARR it gets better, because that's what everyone told me, and I think it's the stupidest thing you could ever be told. Your mileage will vary with every expansion. Yeah, as Prof says, Prof Nez loved ARR and despised Heavensward. And that's why I won't tell. Like, one of the worst things anyone will ever tell you about this game is just wait till Shadowbringers. That's when it really gets good. Shadowbringers is the 4th expansion.
Yep.
You shouldn't, right? There are things to love in every expansion. Ellie, from ARR to Heavensward to Stormblood to Shadowbringers, there are things that you will like in every expansion. It's how much everything else gets to you is the problem. I've been a D&D dungeon master for 30 fucking years at this point, so I see a lot of the twists and turns coming And we were talking about this a lot last session, at the end of last session. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying a lot of the story. There are some story beats and story issues here and there. Mainly decisions made by characters that don't make sense, or just rushed storytelling here or there. And again, I'm very picky about storytelling, so for most people, the problems won't be as egregious for me. But I'm generally enjoying the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing it. I really enjoy the job system. Do yourself a favor. Always look beyond the starting jobs. Yeah, Profnes hits on a big thing. There's a lot of different. What's the word I'm looking for? A lot of different themes in the various expansions. So your world context can have a lot of influence on them as well. Like, I've had a hard time kind of dealing with some of the Stormblood stuff because it's been a lot of political upheaval. And I really, living just outside of Washington, D.C., I really don't want to be thinking about that shit at the moment.
Amen.
Yeah. Plodding along as Gladiator, it's fine. It suits me. I feel I'd be missing out if I didn't look at the other jobs. Yeah. And I want to stress something that before I say what I'm about to say, I am not referring to anyone who's in this chat, especially not Atara, or Profnes, or Tim, or anything like this. When I started playing originally, I got into a situation where I was in a free company, which is their version of guilds. No, you're not about to be called out, Atara, because I'm specifically said I'm not talking about you. Where I was in an FC for a streamer, and there was some rather large amounts of what I call toxic positivity about the game going on, where they wouldn't hear that the game wasn't perfect. And there's still some pockets of that in the game, so just be careful when you come to choose various things. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to pushing forward. As much as I think Shadowbringers may have been built up a little too much to me at this point, after it being like 2 and a bit years of being told it gets better. Yeah, gamer's gonna gamer. You get it in everything. Better worse as much more. Yeah. No, you don't need to say sorry. I knew what was going on. I just freaking ignored it. I've seen it so many places. I would recommend getting an FC though. It's a great experience. If you find a helpful one. Do you mind me asking what data center you're on, Ellie?
Aha, there you are. Chaos.
You're on Chaos? Okay. I'd say if you were on Ether, I know that Natara's got an FC. Jordan and I have got a really good FC we're in as well. So I'm very supportive of newbies.
Mm-hmm. They're a bit quiet right now, waiting for 7.3 to come out.
Waiting for 7.3 come out, yeah. Speaking of which, 11.2 comes out for WoW tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
So it's been a busy weekend of getting everything finished in Goblin. Yeah, it's an EU server, I would assume.
Yeah, 7.3 comes out
That come out tomorrow as well?
tonight. Yeah,
That's Thursday.
the data
Tonight.
patch is.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the new one. Getting back to playing the Paladin as my main, and yeah.
What am I doing here? Up the creek. Yep. Did I hop on a chocobo just to jump over a creek? Yes. Yes, I did. You can't stop me.
Worst that I did. What was it? Go towards Chaos and Moogle by Falcon. That's great. Yeah. My FC are directly responsible for something you'll hear us talking about a lot here, which is us referring to enemies as nerds.
Nerds!
We did a the final encounter in Heavensward, and someone just offhandedly said we're off to stomp some nerds.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone, all 8 people in the group started talking about
Just stomping nerds.
stomping nerds.
Shoot, chocobos.
Oh, you mean the alpha nerd, Tiny Tim? Alright, when Jordan's done with his levies, we'll get on with the plot. Just a small warning to everybody who joined with Tim's raid. We try to stay quiet whenever there's voice acting or a cutscene or anything like that. We do our best to alternate voices. We have different characters that we play. They are not voices that may necessarily suit the characters, but they're the voices we want to do. I reference you to Hien.
Best voice.
The absolute himbo that is Hien. Speaking of himbos, I made a new WoW character yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I managed to secure the name Kronk.
Nice.
So I made a Draenei hunter with a couple of spiders, one called Cusco's Poison and the other one called Poop Poison Cusco. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's Poison. Quite happy with that.
Alright. Last one. Gotta escort. Escort quest. Yes, we're gonna pull levers.
Wrong lever! Eartha Kitt was absolutely eating in that movie. Everyone was absolutely eating in that movie, let's be honest.
Indeed. Oh hey, you're
Still one of the best movies. I think that might be my favorite Disney movie.
Oh, for sure. It's up there. Alright, where's my
Or like traditional animated Disney movie. Because in how much stuff Disney owns at this point.
Yeah. I made the mistake of doing this this lev the other day. While I was still just like freshly level 25, and
Oh no.
without paying attention, padded through this camp of level 28 goblins, or
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, their actions killed the escort mob, so didn't have to. Once it died, they sort of forgot about me.
So while Jordan is finishing that up, just to give you a bit of a recap of where we left off last time. Um, the inevitable has happened, and Yotsuyu and Gosetsu have reappeared. Predictably, they are trying to they tried a rehabilitation style story with Yotsuyu. They did it in the form of a amnesia style story. Then lo and behold, her brother showed up, and then they did this very rushed thing through to her getting her memory back. And we are about to head off looking for her after she has killed her foster parents, apparently. Again, I'm still not 100% sure the Yotsuyu story makes complete sense. There's some leaps taken in there, but again, if they'd had if they'd had Yotsuyu get her memory back like an X-Pack later, it would have been a brilliant story. But we did a lot on that at the end of the last stream, so we won't get back to that today.
Please go check out
at the end of the last stream before.
Yeah, please feel free to go check out our replays over on YouTube. All right, now I get to spam click buttons. Whee!
You do that, and then I'll invite you, and then we can get on with the actual plot.
All right. Oh, I didn't even get a full level out of that bullshit. All right.
Oh yeah, and by the way, we're not a family friendly stream like Tim's is, I don't think.
Oh yeah,
so
sorry.
Be aware.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
We need to go to
the place in.
Yeah,
you need to go
place.
to Yen's place.
Yep.
Got better than some, yeah.
Oh.
Know when you're ready.
All right, I'm inside. Let us talk to Hien.
All right, talking to Hien. Prepare yourself, Matar. We've recovered the nearest's remains and hold the cremation anon. Would that they had never set foot in Doma. I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. in the Lovenasium. Wait, what?
What?
All right. Carrying on. Conscripts and contingencies. Lord Hien seems keen to take stock of the situation. Except. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cool twist. Not least for Gosetsu, but one that does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into the Garlean's hands should our condition approve prior to the hour of our exchange. With that reckoning, all is, if it is not should be, then it must be. This I can accept. Oh, by the way, Ellie, spoilers. We're playing through the main story. What I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Ashi went to achieve his outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration of Xenos, fucking swords. It's plain that he cannot be trusted, and that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins.
A wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Fluminis is to be the stage of the exchange, then I believe thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience with Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope that to be of at least some use.
Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we're on our own. I mean, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. The Confederate Sekibun, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable on the water. Assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, adventurers?
I suppose
Count on
not.
me.
Oh, it is
As long as I don't have to hang out with your brother. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parleying with pirates again. Just a shame Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I think Alizé's got a thing for the bad boy. I'm certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. No! Go away! I think you Gary, yes? Jordan?
Yeah, I've got a spot here with Hien. Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. Oh, shoot. I missed a Yugiri segment. That's what happened. My lord, the ruler of Domus should not be seen consorting with common brigands. There we go.
Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. We would ask their aid once more. We must treat them as equals. My presence should serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Also, grog.
Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphino and I shall be about our task.
Oh, something else. I know Jordan knows this. Something else cool happened to me at the weekend. Um, we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rashao may take some convincing. So, my wife and I were out just doing some stuff, and one of our local comic book stores had opened up a. Yeah, we'll need to talk about the wrestling, Tim. One of our local comic book stores had opened up a new branch. So we decided to stop in. And I managed to find the 4 Final Fantasy Magic Commander decks in the wild for retail price. It was fantastic. Right, I will wait outside before I set up the teleport.
Do-do-do. Yeah, still sealed in shipping.
Yeah, they were still sealed in the shipping box. Gave it to me for 300 total, which is about what I paid for the Doctor Who decks as well. So, not that worried about it being super overpriced at this point.
Yeah, I'm supposed to pick up a bundle for the new Edge of Eternities set for an event with my pod, and I keep looking online. I haven't had a chance to get to the local shop to check, but they're asking 60 for it, and I was like, I don't remember
the bundle. That's not too bad. Which bundle is it?
The 9 boosters and
That's not bad.
yeah. I just don't remember I was trying to remember what I paid for other bundles.
So, the collector's edition, the collector's boosters boxes, the collector's edition boosters boxes of those for Spider-Man, which is the next set, are already pre-ordering for $1,000.
Good God!
Yeah, Magic is cooked. I can't wait to see what the Avatar one's too.
Higher than Final Fantasy for sure.
I doubt it.
You think?
So, Wizards released a thing that they made 200 million in a single day on Final Fantasy Magic on the day it was released.
Damn.
It took the Lord of the Rings set 6 months to make that much money. Anyway, talking to Rasha.
Oh, there's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble Lord of Doma into the company of the bilge rats such as we?
You've come to offer Dolman chains in place of Garlean ones. I'm afraid you've got a wasted slip. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! And what fine subjects you'd make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more.
Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds to their master's whistle.
And I would not proceed to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all of this? Profit? Did you always think in such short-sighted terms? You ever heard of doing the right thing? You ever heard of pilots, little miss? If I was simple souls, you pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due and we'll take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we're not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alizé. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. As you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? Which one, Tim?
Probably the Alizé one. You seemed well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien.
Losses we suffered at the Garleans' hands are no secret. But since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travellers. So many vessels to tax. So few pirates to tax them. Oh, the Scouts, the Liverpudlian, the one that I'm doing for Tansui. Yeah. We could do with some more hands on deck. Doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire.
Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts on the waterline rises, those upper planks best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you would do me the favour of swimming around the hull and check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman lords are not averse to getting their robes wet.
Not this Doman lord. If we expect a third of each expect a third of the ship, it'll be done in no time. I'm not saying what it said on the screen because it was stupid.
That's the spirit. The ship is moored at the Quick Escape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a land named Ihanashi.
I thought I had a knack for parleying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Stop thrusting your groin at her! Well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation.
Alright, let's go check out a boat. There's the boat.
Where? I'm not seeing it.
It's
it's the other side.
north of the...
The other side. I was going to the South Beach. see no signs of damage.
I thought we were dividing this all into thirds.
I thought we were too, but what's actually happened is we're taking taking like 2/3 of it. On close inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks.
Young man on the boat.
Ah, a young man on the board. Short ears inside the boat. I'm the shipwright, apprentice shipwright. You find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seems solid enough. The poor side needed bay, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what you can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. It was this one hole. It was full of glory. You're Lord Hien. Captain sent you to inspect the hull. Can you have mercy? Forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. Bob, no. Bob, yes.
Bob, always yes.
Ah, it's quite all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take you our Doma. Yes, my lord. Imperius took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy came my family. Someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. So leave him once you've joined. Guessing that's the boss lady? Boss dude?
How fair is our lady? Is she seaworthy?
Captain, found a small crack in the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it.
I see you've met the boy. Did you tell you his story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see they are provided for.
I've heard that those that join the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside?
If I allow it. I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there's life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it.
Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more. Be it in Yangsha or out on the Ruby Sea, we have a duty to ensure that Inhashi and all the others like him are free to dwell where they desire.
Then the matter is settled. I'll make preparations to cast off. What girl? What? Hang on, I have to release a cat.
No worries. Well then, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave.
Happy? And I would show her on camera, but she's not one that likes to be grabbed and shown off.
You did make a small issue there. You did make a small mistake there, Jordan.
What's up?
I will say that. You asked your cat if they were happy. The answer's always going to be no, they're a cat.
I mean, I guess that's fair. That is a fair sentiment.
I have started to teleport, but you're in the still in the cutscene.
Let us return to the Enclave. Got it. And off to the Doman Enclave. Alright, let us talk to Hien.
Indeed. Seems Yugiri and the awful nerd completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the last year.
We scouted the structures and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste.
From there, the Confederacy has pledged to ship the ferries across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray to the kami. These precautions were unnecessary. But given how much Natara and Jordan have talked about being one quest away from doing a dungeon, I don't think they were.
Speaking of Natara, if you were there.
The primary agreement. Yen is ready to proceed with the prisoner exchange. Accept. While we were putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. See, they arrived at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank not far from the castrum.
Alright, where can we go for this one? Namai, I think.
Will you... Yeah, you start the teleport, then will you, two-player mount us over there?
Yeah, sure.
I need to go do a thing right quick.
we go. Quick tour around. Alright, hold up, y'all. I can't jump into the boats. Can I fly out to this boat, though? Let's find out. Nope. Invisible wall, edge of the map. Whee! Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Let's talk to the skipper, shall we?
Indeed.
Your party is assembled then? Aye. Ready for whatever lies ahead. Lest there be any confusion, though, the tower across the water is said to be the scene of the exchange. After that, and whatever Asahi has planned. Regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Giri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble.
Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. Your ships awaits the castle's loading.
Oh wait, Drescher's that guy. Okay, yeah. I was thinking he was the dog fella that I played. Sorry.
Your ship awaits the castle's loading docks. She will see you to safety home.
Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it.
Yeah, who needs crystals for reconstruction efforts?
This is a summoning.
I feel like we're gonna see this dude again.
Who, Acai Bowl?
No, the Maxim or whatever his name was.
Hmm.
There needs to be a third option here. I have never seen a third. I've never seen a random NPC have a Garlean jewel in their forehead and a name. Natara.
A Norman citizen has called forth an iconic direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations
Natara says, "Oh God, she's hot."
abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
You chuckle fuck Acai Bowl.
Ambassador,
Yeah. This dude here with the glasses. I swear we'll see him again.
this brave pirates
They don't usually give random NPCs names
preparations to withdraw.
or Garlean jewels in their forehead. I'm waiting at the character choice for you, Jordan.
Right. A strategic withdrawal.
I'm thinking, because you know how he's like, "You're asking me to leave."
Mm-hmm.
There should be a third choice here. Be like, "No, I'm telling you." Leave this to me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the Icon Slayer.
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours.
Tara says she can make me worse any day.
We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul. My lord.
I knew you would not flee.
Castrum Fulminus now accessible. Hi, I'm on sorry. Yeah, you can hop in, Natara.
Oh, now you're stuck with me.
Oh god.
Ah,
I can do whatever role you want. I don't know if we're just doing a party finder, or sorry, duty
Yeah.
finder.
I figured it'd just be Duty Finder.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite fights. I love it a lot.
Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Natara.
Hi, it's me. I fulfilled the non-binary pals portion of the group. Yeah, the extreme for this is super fun.
Oh, so they finally gave us an explanation for what the disc was, but you have to read it in the description of the duty. Got it.
That sounds about right, honestly.
A Kojin relic, a hidden trove of crystals. Through these tools of a ritual summoning, the restored Yotsuyu is reborn as Tsukiyomi, divinity of night and lady of the moon. From what I understand, there will be sons and citizens of the moon that take umbrage to that in later expansions.
I mean, they both have bunny ears, so I'm sure it's fine.
That's fair.
Bye, Tim.
Honestly, now I'm sure someone's done fan art of both of the groups together, and they would literally make Tsukiyomi better. They would give her no choice. They're like, no, we're fixing you. And I don't mean in a, like, naughty way. I mean, we're legitimately gonna make you better.
See you later, Tim. All right. I'm going with. We'll talk tomorrow, Tim.
I don't even remember how to get to the part of the map where Castrum Fulminus lives.
South of Namai, probably.
Okay, yeah. It shows dungeons on the map, but it doesn't show
Trials.
trials. Yeah.
So apparently you can get here from where we
Yeah, I'm in Yantra.
where we left,
I don't remember where that was.
where we met them.
Yeah, I use the crystal thing, which allows me to teleport to the Aetheryte of New Adventurers, and it brought me to Namai, but I don't remember where exactly. I don't know if it would let me in, even if I could find it.
Surely they've got to let you be able to get to the gate.
Yeah, in case you want to do it as a thingy, right?
Oh yeah. I feel like there's gotta be a different way to find that.
I
Okay,
don't
you're
even
gonna
know
pop.
what-
Oh, I see you on my map now. Okay. Oh, you're all the way down there. Okay, fascinating.
I stepped out of the.
Yeah. I watched you heading there on stream, and so then I was like, okay, I see you. I might argue that the Dome and Enclave Aetheryte might be closer, but this is the closest one on the same map.
Yeah.
Well, but the Doman. Oh, maybe because you come out at the mercantile docks.
Yeah,
But that's a 5-foot loading screen that you don't have to deal
Yeah.
with.
exactly.
Ooh, that's a fun mount.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is Ozma. This is you have to do all of Eureka to do this. The Baldesian Arsenal is the final place there, and if you can do it successfully, you get this just for completion. First time as long as you've completed. But that can take some work. Some people really don't like Eureka. I have a feeling Bob might actually enjoy Eureka. I I love Eureka a lot. It's very Final Fantasy 11, I've been told, combat wise.
From what I hear, it's a spot to go to grind shit.
Yeah,
So I will probably enjoy it.
it's a place to go to grind shit, but it's the communities are like work on it still and still hang out there, so there's still people, and people are like, there's a system of doing things which you catch on to really quick, and everyone's just really great about it. I just had a I did most of Eureka solo or with random people, and they were all really lovely. I was shocked
chill.
at like
Yeah.
even comparatively to the 14 community in general, which has also been
Yeah.
pretty chill. But I just had a great time with Eureka.
Can
And
you
there's
take
whole
off again?
communities. What?
Can you
Yeah.
Say that
take
again.
Yeah, it's a square when you're in the air. It's a circle on the ground, and I think there's a way to make it triangle. I'm not sure if underwater will do that. Oh hey, yo.
Hey.
It's great. Anyways, it's one of my favorite mounts. Both because I had to work hard to
For
get
those
it,
of you not having your UI up, the queue has popped.
yes.
I heard it pop and turn my UI back on.
Oh, you didn't have your got it.
I didn't so that I could get a better view of the mount without all of the jazz.
Legit one of my favorite mounts.
Anything we should know about this fight?
There's 3 phases.
Okay.
Phase 2 is just random ads, not so important. Though they're telling some story through the fight. Final phase is the one. See. I can't, but one sec. She can make me worse. Yeah, people are really normal about her, by the way. Phase 3 has some mechanics. Mostly it's there's a white side and a black side, and you're gonna collect stacks of the color you're on. You need to make sure they don't get too high or you die, so you'll have to change sides.
Okay.
This isn't a horny fight at all.
The fight isn't horny, the boss, yeah. It's also a really legitimately good fight, so I'm never too sad about it. Oh, I'm gonna give you a regen. Please enjoy. But yes, the community definitely very normal about it. Oh,
Even more normal than normal.
yeah, this is the Shiva circle, so you gotta dodge. Go to where the first one dropped and dodge out.
Even doing that, I think I took about half of my health. So
Yeah. That's fine. I'll keep you up. What? You're gonna make me heal my DPS?
it's that the horny side of the fight coming through again.
That's the
I'll
whole
keep
fight.
you up.
Well, she started the fight with, "Oh, it's going to be a long night," just like
Yeah, absolutely good. Kill ads before they get together. I think that matters a lot. We'll find out shortly. Be in this thing, tanks in front.
tanks in front.
Yeah, it's cumulative. Whoever's in front takes more damage than the rest. This is a blue mage spell. If you are a blue mage, you have to come in and do this fight to get my night bloom, and it's real good. This is also the phase transition to 2. This is the plot phase.
Wait, why do I say I understand?
Feeds my spite.
It feeds on my
suffering.
spite, on my suffering. Okay. Come full
Oh, also
shape
check the
dead.
weather.
Curse my name. Moonlight.
Yeah, always check the weather when you do fights. There's some really cool weather out there. I didn't pick up on this until Endwalker.
He doesn't even get to enjoy being a primal.
Nope. Too busy being tormented. Alright, I have Holy. Why am I not using it? I'm a gamer.
Fuck this
He's
thing
gonna
in
knock us
particular.
back. It doesn't matter. For optimal sake, it matters, but it doesn't matter at all.
Oh, Gatsuyu!
Beat up swords. I know, a hard thing to do.
You didn't hear me say fuck this guy in particular when he showed up then.
No, I didn't. I just knew you'd like beating him up. Okay, time for phase 3. Everyone, silence for the best music in the game. Or not really, you can talk, but it's real good.
This is a really good track.
Wayward Daughter, it's called. It is a fan favorite. These are the colors. Just bounce back and forth. I think it has to get up to 4 to be really bad, but at some point, she's going to take these away. She does some nasty things in Extreme about it. Be in the circles. Or, you know, out of the things. Oh, thing, tanks front. Ooh, I'm not even going to make it in time. Yeah, you got him. Yeah. Okay, move now. Just swap your color because I think we're about to lose them, or it's gonna go solo color. Oh no, that's an extreme mechanic. Never mind. This is much easier. Oh, this fight is mean and extreme, but super fun. There you go. Take some lilies. Once again with the Shiva circles, but faster. Make us move too. Weird. Don't stand in the soup. With Shiva circles. You're actually in the perfect spot, Bob. Don't move. Oh, good. But everyone else. Oh, somewhere else. Now go back mid. Oh, Jesus. Oh, get them. Oh, Christ. The other the other healer's down. I need them. Oh, geez, fuck. Fine. We're totally fine. I didn't swift cast somebody else, though. It's fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Very quickly. It's fine, she's almost dead. Okay, yeah, she's dead now.
Woohoo!
My instant cast res coming in handy there.
My God. Yeah, always, it's one of the reasons healers, we always save our swift cast for stuff like this, because, oh my God, but I did, the 2 DPS died, I swift cast one, and then the other healer immediately died. I was like, oh no. Oh heck, oh no. Oh yeah, red mage, as the content goes on, you are going to be expected by the community to be doing reses.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Okay, it probably already started, yeah.
Player accommodation. Tank.
I don't know, they may have already done it. I got one
we go.
comm for that.
Here we go.
I do things as DPS where I do nothing and I get 3 comms. That's illegal. Anyways, good luck with the rest. I'll pop out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think she looks better with white hair. You know what? I'm not going to stop it.
You really must learn to finish the job. Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning, but even the weakest icon is a god of
What he's saying here, as much as I hate Ashai, he's right. I've been saying this since Heavensward.
A threat that must be put down.
No, that we need to learn to actually check that everyone that we kill is dead.
Oh, yeah.
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I really did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
I'm not going to do it to avenge a fallen foe. I'm just going to do it because you're an asshole.
You cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build. But I'm forgetting. That red ash. This dormer witness seemed to go. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Well, then I'm just going to kill you anyway.
Yep.
It should have been mine. The power he possessed. I should have been the one to govern Dorma. I would have repaid his favor. No one alive.
Like, I'd have killed him about 10 minutes ago.
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth. Worthless whore.
Oh, fuck off.
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
What do we say here?
Again, where's option 3 of I don't give a fuck, just die?
So actually, while we're in a pause point here, someone who is
Yeah.
more literate in East Asian storytelling, is there a thing in the stories where the hero doesn't bloody their hands? Because there's a lot of instances I'm finding as we play through this story where we
Don't actually get to resolve the issue.
we don't resolve the issue. We witness the issue being resolved.
Yes. You may have heard me go, oh, fuck off, at one point there.
And that was when she
And it was-
stabs.
Yes. Yeah. 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 I'm getting really tired of them setting up issues that I don't resolve.
Yeah. So, I'm just curious if it is just my Western European ness looking at the story. It's like, no, this is something that I should have, as the hero of the story, should have.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Right. There's definite difference in stories than how they're told in Western Europe
Yeah.
and in North America.
Like, this whole section for me has felt a little unearned. Mainly because of the issues we talked about at the end of the last session, but I don't give a fuck that the first person she vowed to kill was her brother, or that he felt like she had taken. Like, the moment he started monologuing, I would have walked up and just stabbed him in the spine. I don't care about your story. You've been nothing but a horrible little brat since I met you. You just confessed that there's no treaty anymore by your doing, so why would I wait killing you? Just fucking die and just go away.
Yeah.
Like, the one's like, oh, you can't do it. I'm like, I absolutely fucking could. It's for the greater good. The greater good.
Especially after you've already sort of announced that peace is no longer an option here.
That you've gone out of your way to torpedo the peace between the two nations.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh no, he got caught in the crossfire during the fight.
Yep. We'll say Gosetsu will mourn you.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Because he's the only character out of the two choices that I care about feelings.
Yeah. I don't even really care about that, to be honest.
But if I had to choose between Gosetsu and Suyu, Gosetsu. Didn't need that echo vision.
You have prevailed, I say. She is gone. I have fought the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain.
There he is.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire is beyond saving.
I'm waiting for you at the next choice.
Lord here.
Maxima, is it not? I assume you roam free.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now. But our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here. It seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Alright. Do we say that we saw the echo, or do we just call out Xenos?
I mean, they know who we are, so saying we saw an echo would probably be the best way to do it.
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
How can it be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain. His recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court?
Yep.
The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
So I want to introduce you to this group of people called the Ass-Fuckians.
Oh no.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we've already taken custody of the conscripts
We're missing a third option again.
What would you put as the third option?
Get out of here, you fucking nerd. I believe in you, Alpha now.
It is not for me to stop you, but I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Dawn. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, alright?
And we never saw him again. And Bob's rating for the next expansion went up by 1 point.
Farewell, my friends.
Right, before we continue, I need to take a little break.
Yeah, no problem.
Is that cool?
Yep.
I'm cool. Be right back.
Don't forget, folks, those of you who are still here with us, that I'm changing jobs and potentially Fantasian for Shadowbringers. So please check us out on our socials and let us know there. Or if you have a direct line to us, feel free to use that. What you guys should Fantasia to. We've already established, I believe we already established that I will be going Paladin for Shadowbringers. So, got that going for me. But please feel free to shout out your ideas for what you would like to see me Fantasia into. I don't have a deadline for the Fantasia thing because obviously it's whenever we get to Shadowbringers, and I can slap it on I can slap it on as we're beginning Shadowbringers. See, a vote for a bunny boy. Oh, so while Bob's away, I would share a story of Jordan's work is stupid. I had put in for the weekend.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. I put
I
in
am back.
for the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
My brother, my nephew is supposedly for his first birthday. And my manager told me, "Oh yeah, just do it through the app." And I went in and did it in the app, and I looked at it. It was like 11:30 at night, so I was just like, "What? Okay, this looks like the right weekend here." Come to find out that in the app, when you go to put a request time off, it's a Monday through Sunday calendar, not a Sunday through Saturday calendar. So I
Oh, so it's a European calendar.
yeah, and it was just like, no, I
I
didn't.
hate to break it to Americans, but the rest of the world does Monday to Sunday.
Well, that's wrong.
No, because it's the week end,
It's on the
not
end.
the week beginning and the beginning and the weekend.
It's on opposite
Ah.
ends of the week.
Then it would be the weekends.
But yeah,
See Natara saying "bun boy." Are you looking to change
yeah, I was.
your gender as well as your species?
Well, it's just general Fantasia, so that allows me to do whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Zumishi is quite a unisex name as well.
Well, considering it is, there was a thing that went around on like socials. It's like, what's your ninja name? And it's like replace your letters with these Japanese-sounding syllables. And if you use that chart, Zumoshi Takato is Jordan.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it and put it up for.
Anyway, shall we continue? Let's talk to Ian. Well, Jordan have been talking about maybe becoming a Viera.
I had.
Still very interested to see how the fuck that works. See you later, Natara.
Oh yeah, bye Natara. Enjoy your Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. I knew she was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning. No one could have seen that coming. Even though the person playing you has been talking about it for 3 different streams now.
Yeah.
The Kami is. Thank the Kami you were here. None of us would have escaped Yotsuyu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, aye, but she still had a choice. She chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. The little wonder Gosetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone, aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekibune before the battle began in earnest. But the vessel yet waits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. I suggest we put this dolphin place. I think I may have just read a bunch of your text. But. Yep, that was you, Gary. Sorry. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. Be ashamed to miss the Joyce reunion.
They gonna teleport us to the Enclave?
I'm guessing there's gonna be a cutscene for that. Oh no, there we go.
Safe travels, Gosetsu.
Safe travels.
Gosetsu.
Oh, Setsu. Oh, you better know we're getting crunk tonight.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness. Grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before. And with that, I take my leave.
Alright, Hien.
All right, talking to Hien.
Yep.
Ah, Gosetsu. Fair journey to you, my friend. Bittersweet occasion, yet there is ample cause to be grateful. Pray, join us in the Kainkan. I would thank you properly with my penis. Right?
What?
That's what Sam Brannigan would say. Join me in the love Nazian. Alright, talking to Hien. Our brothers and sisters have returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. There's a day that would live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks.
Our deepest thanks.
Lest you think me complacent, I assure you I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. Xenos lives as a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest. Yet there is little to be done but to wait for Alphino to send word. Till then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, building a nation in which none need live in fear. I confess, I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the honest lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. If he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. At the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never replace his daughter, I had hoped that he, with her at his side, might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment.
Would that the Kami had been so minded. Even now I labor to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate. To deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that truly have been their will?
That I cannot tell you. The will of the Kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us. And she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart.
Alright, Alize.
Yeah. Under the moonlight, Alize seems ready to bid farewell to Doma. I think it's time we were going, don't you? Done all we can here, and we've a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call it Aralga's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that.
Alright.
Do-do-do-dee-do-do.
Alright. Setting up transport to Ralger's Reach.
Ooh, very nice. Lita, Alize. Oh god, I'm back to fucking voicing every character again. Lita, adventurers, Alize, you're back. No, Alphino. It's good to see you, Lise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what I will most certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that, if this is a joke, God, this is a bit of a joke. Look, I know what I saw, alright? We all saw it. And here you are saying he's alive and well, living the high life back in Garlemald. I know how ludicrous this sounds. I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. While I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust the adventurer. They saw the Crown Prince through the Echo in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. It was him. It was Xenos.
Somehow Palpatine returned. I mean, what?
Yeah. It was him. It was Xenos. No, it must have been. I don't know. Some kind of really convincing imposter. Xenos is dead. The great big hole in his neck. We buried him. Oh, and someone went to the trouble of desecrating that bastard's grave, remember?
Dolls, gilded halls. Whatever you're talking about.
Gotta be Rauban, right?
Oh,
Oh, no, it's Thancred.
Thancred.
Thancred, what brings you to the Reach?
Elfino had me lending hand at the Saltery, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work and so on. Just till operations were up and running, and now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestion the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? If so, might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business?
As much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave. But if it will put this rumour to rest, I suppose we'll have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. You know, she's buried up at Bloodhair in the Larks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked so as not to upset the locals. And it shouldn't be hard to find. Now I'll go. You're in charge till I get back. We're thinking that the Ascian has taken over the body, right?
Yep.
I'll set up the teleport to Porta Pretoria.
Yeah, I think that's the best place to go. Or the only place to go. Shit. Did we fully unlock flying here? Yes, we must have.
Yeah, we did.
Alright.
We are, however, going to a place we've not been to.
Oh, yeah. this might be one of those places that you can't get to unless you've unlocked flying.
Maybe.
Oh no, I think I see a pathway through the mountain. Alright.
Talking to Elise. This is it. God, he better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off. I thought no more about it.
So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied. Well then, we are presented with but one course of action. And we'd best be sure we're not observed in the doing of it. Shall we begin?
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't broken.
Oh, that's not going to end well for anybody involved.
The curiously smiling member of the guard.
Yep.
If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumours are true?
Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bid to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with the Alphino's theory of Ascian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one.
So the Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body.
It seems a distinct possibility. Once I have put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body was ever buried here, and how certain we are that Xenos is properly dead.
If he wasn't, that was some trick. He's going to cut off his own head off. Anyway, Valban needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word to me at Rolga's Reach. Don't know why I was surprised. Matters settling down in Doma. We would joy another crisis. Should we make for the Rising Stones then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Oh, teleport straight to the Rising Stones then.
Hey! Fucking A.
Fucking A. H-Ball!
H-Bo!
Right, Alizé. While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with the Orianger over Linkpearl and gave him the full report. Stoller's on her way and should be here any... Ah!
Alize, adventurer, 'tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east?
Blah, 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 blah.
I will say, I feel like this expansion has definitely added more to the quality of life
Yeah, for sure.
of sending us where we need to go without a lot of unnecessary sort of 5-foot loading screen, teleport, run to the next place, 5-foot loading screen.
Yeah.
Disturbing in developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that an Ascian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but adventurer, nay, Alphino had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extended to the question of his own safety. Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold, and a shadowy web of paragons, like as not.
When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I just wish there's something we could do for him besides pray. You feel free to pray. I don't believe in the gods. I haven't met them yet. Oh, here we go. Cutscene.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace,
Be so kind as to
yeah, I got
voice
Varys.
of Paris.
We cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point?
More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead and the right beyond repeating. Go.
Yes, that's the voice I'm doing for swords.
Everything proceeded according to plan. Every party behaving exactly as required. I'm happy. My methods may seem extreme, but there's no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. Boom.
What are you doing fiddling with that thing? Ask your question, soldier. What you lost your mind?
I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final bow, only to find that the finale was but an intermission. Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins, embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on.
Will a villain in this game please just fucking die?
No! It's too simple.
Lunar cycle.
It's got a title
Right.
attached to it, if I remember.
Does it?
Yeah. Under the Moonlight. Alright, Alize.
Emissary of the Dawn. With thoughts of Alphino's plight weighing heavy on her mind, Alize might welcome some company. Except. Been an eventful few days, hasn't it? I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphino. I recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea?
Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with your tale of your adventures in the Far East, and of your encounter with this new Primal especially.
Y'all can do tea. I'm gonna go flirt with Alianne and her family. Wait, what?
What?
I'll put the kettle on then. That table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. My grandfather went home maybe to discuss it. Surely I'm to the certain place now. Okay. What's Femi got to say for herself? Those of us who were afield have finally returned. Fully glad I am to have everyone back. The place has been too quiet. I once miss it. Sorry, Bowl there!
H-Bow?
Another mission for H-Bow? Another mission fraught with danger, yet here I am, still. Quiet moments such as this, spent in carefree conversation with comrades I have grown to cherish most. Where are we sitting?
That's it.
Yeah. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Sit at the table. Okay, it is 5:03.
Alright. Timer set.
Go.
Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic.
That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects.
Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics. But if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can of the subject.
Fine idea. And I know for a fact that our friend in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on ethereology.
Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea?
Certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went.
After you left, I was about questioning the Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told me much the same story. Once Lysander officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity. All assumed the act had been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed, as per Lisa's instructions, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis likely the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos is not in fact risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed impostor, or that Nassian has taken up residence within it. If Asahi was a fervent devotee you believe, he would not have been fooled by the impersonation. However committed, we must assume that we are dealing with an Asian, and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how much more such monsters are waiting for Alphino and Galamond?
Presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation.
Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft L-XXV 50-25, right?
Something like that, yeah. Master Alphino. And make a good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss?
Nay, 'tis just I can see not from my cabin, and I was curious to know the land over which we flew.
Ah. I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought of such niceties. I'm happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We're presently passing over the burn on the west ridge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would be greeted with naught but malms upon malms of lifeless earth.
I have read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of ether.
Aye. It is believed the succession of an icon summonings was responsible. Actually, I'm going to give this guy the Liverpudlian accent. I don't know. No, I'm not. Alright. When an Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld his blight, he is said to have wielded a scale of devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence, issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Report!
We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor. No visible designation. Magitech? But who?
All cannons, return fire. Damage report.
The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir.
Damn it, Scotty. I mean, they knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. Glad to have you back, Master Alphino. You've landed in one piece. More or less. The airfield filtration system is damaged, and the ship is filling with smoke. Let's gather the survivors and get out while we can.
Aye. Commence battle.
Duty calls. Okay.
Proceed.
We're both on.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, apologies, folks. I'm going to just escape through these cutscenes. Because
Yeah.
we've just done them.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
If we'd been warned that there was a duty in the middle of that...
Yeah.
Found his Alphino. Ruined Physic, Trishackle.
Oh, we're playing as Alpha now. Ruin 3, Physic, Trishackle.
Use Physic on the wounded soldier.
I have to search for survivors.
Why, thanks. I don't think I would have made it.
I don't have a... What the fuck? I can't talk to anyone? Search for survivors.
There's a stack of wreckage that makes noise that you can target.
I can't target anything. Oh, there we go. Now it's saying destroy the airship wreckage. Very likely saved his life. The question of who would try to take it remains, however. I come to parlay out here. Ready your weapons. Hi, John.
Alright, you there? Confound it. Not here. Not like this.
Oh, fuck off. Who in the Emperor's name?
Enemies upon enemies. Introductions can wait.
You are calm in a crisis, Master Alphino. Let's finish this then. I think I know who that is, and I'm gonna want to punch myself in the groin. Oh, I definitely know who that is now. And the answer is yes, I want to punch myself in the groin.
Okay. They're not even hiding.
They aren't, are they? Will a villain in this game just fucking die? So you didn't use your limit break on the creature then.
My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely.
Well, well. I didn't think to meet no Eorzean in this place, let alone a Scion.
You know of me, sir.
I have some small history with your order. But I will speak of the present. Know you your assailants? The severity of your predicament. Soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard.
And I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are?
Our names are not yours for the asking. As for our purpose, let this be your answer.
An Asian mask.
The face of our prey. Just away before we arrive. Come with us or stay. Make your choice now. Even should we manage to track out a long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, it would not do to be greeted by the Emperor's guard.
Indeed. We accept your gracious offer.
Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Come.
Got quite the collection there.
Yeah. This is intolerable. As much as I wish it were otherwise, there's nothing we could do for Alpha Nova but pray for his success.
Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I could make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned from the Empire's western provinces.
And I'm coming with you. Can't really well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken.
Forgive me, Alize, but the province is a hostile territory, and stealth is all important. It is safer that I go alone.
I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. We should leave this to Thancred. Let someone else do the work. Right?
Yep.
You too.
I understand your frustration, Alize, but the adventurer has the right of it. We must defer to Thancred's expertise in this matter.
Fine. Just promise you'll be careful.
bless you.
Thank you. Speaking to Alizé,
Yeah.
so 26, 23 minutes.
We have to take off like a minute for having to redo the cutscenes and things. I think.
No, yeah.
Yeah, about 25 minutes. Seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all, but I will stay behind as I've been bid.
We all have our talents. Mine just happened to involve a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldenard vessel to bear me thither, but I shall return if I am needed.
Be sure to drop in when you're next in the area, adventurer. Any luck, I'll be a painfully detailed report from Alphino to share. Complete. Now, as I understand it, that is the end of 4.3.
Indeed.
Do we want to just end up here?
Yeah, we can.
I know we're ending up at 5:30 on Thursday as well.
Yep.
Speaking of which, everyone, we're doing a stream on Thursday rather than Friday this week.
Yeah. The next couple weeks we'll be probably doing streams on Thursdays instead of Fridays. I have some family things I need to attend to that prevent me from being able to be here on Fridays.
Okay.
So please make sure you follow us on the socials.
Yeah. Long story short, we can come into the pre-patches fresh on Thursday, I think is the plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the socials, we post every time we're going live. Twitter, we are 321 Podcast. Blue Sky, we are 321tv.bsky.social. Threads, we are at 321_tv.live. And Mastodon on the Mastodon.social server, we are at 321_tv. You can find all of those links and more at our Linktree, /321_tv.
Yep.
That includes our YouTube channel where you can see our past streams, bit.ly/321_Y_T, and of course our merch shop, which is 321-tv-shop.fourthwall.com.
Yeah.
Bob, do we have a raid target?
We do. The Final Fantasy relay is still going on
Oh, hey.
over at Limit Break. So we're going to go back over to RPG Limit Break. For those of you who weren't around on Friday, every year we have a Final Fantasy relay where 3 teams of, like, I'm not sure how many people it is. Some people run more than one game, so race to finish a certain number of games. At this point, this year it is 20 Final Fantasy games. The run is currently at 80 hours. It started on Friday and it's still going. And they are currently in Final Fantasy 6. 3/6. 3 if you're in America, I guess. So we're going to go visit them.
Nice.
Please enjoy some Final Fantasy speedrunning.
So we're going to send you off as we always do. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, all those beyond that spectrum. In the words of the 16th President of these here United States, Abraham Lincoln, please be excellent to each other. Party on non-gender specific honorifics, and we will see you
next time. Peace.